Let states take first action. Buhari breaks silence on Endsars panel report. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. President Muhammad Buhari has said the federal government will await the steps taken by states before taking action on the report of a Lagos State Judicial Panel of Inquiry. Buhari disclosed this on Thursday at a meeting with Anthony Blinken, United States Secretary of State, in Abuja. So many state governments are involved and have given different terms of reference to the probe panels, he said. According to a statement by Femi Adesina, the presidential spokesman, we at the federal have to wait for the steps taken by the state and we have to allow the system to work. We cannot impose ideas on them. Federal government has to wait for the reaction of a state. Recall that on Monday, the Lagos State Panel of Inquiry submitted its report to the state government. In its report obtained by Sahara reporters, the panel has said at least 9 persons were confirmed dead at the Lekki toll gate. On the night, soldiers stormed there to disperse Endsars protesters on October 20th, 2020. Titled Report of a Lekki Incident Investigation of 20th October 2020, the panel said at least 48 protesters were either shot dead, injured with bullet wounds, or assaulted by soldiers and police operatives. Well, I say I didn't see this one coming. That he's asking the state to take action first. Please, with all due respect, sir. No offense given. No offense given. Please, sir, can we go back to regional government? No, sincerely. To be very honest with you, with this statement now that is making that a federal government, not a regional government, a federal government now is coming out to say that the state should take action instead of, how am I going to say it, boosting their morale to make sure that justice is served. He's coming out to avoid the gun by saying the state should take action first. Like, I don't understand. In the federal system of government, let us all go back to the very, very, very beginning. Let us go back to regional government so that really states can have power to take not just decisions like this, but decisions that will benefit them. Decisions that is going to benefit the life of the citizens of that particular state. Sincerely, that is what it means. For you to come out and say this, it means that, hey, the time has come. Everybody, once upon a time, Nigeria was operating regional government. Please, let us go back to regional type of government. So that on this type of issues, we will not need to wait for hours. Imagine after how many hours? After almost 48 or 72 hours now, he came out and what he could say, oh my goodness. After the time spent, what he could say is nothing, nothing more than the state should take action first. The state should take action first. We cannot impose ideas on the state. Are you serious now? After how many hours? After the time spent, I thought that you were putting together speeches and orders. Look, this should be done and this should be done. Unfortunately, I didn't see this one coming. I did not see this one coming. He's trying to avoid, how am I going to put it now? At the end of the day, those involved, they will still be punished. Whether the order came from above or the order came from below. The people that gave the order, they're going to be punished. But I'm so sorry for those who actually went, just as they say, obey the last order. And they went and they followed the last order. Indeed, this is going to be their last order if care is not taken. They are the ones that the heat will get to. In fact, they can even deny that you gave them order. Yes, now, it is very, very possible. Just to be sure that people who perpetrated this particular evil, they are not sane. They are not, anything is said of them. that those people are not found. They can do such. It is very, very, it's a thing of shame. A thing of shame and disgrace that we expected, morally. You have seen now that your government was wrong. Everybody was attacking this youth. Everybody. Even recently, Lai Mohammed came and say this it is a lie. It is a hoax. It did not happen. Nobody died. Bring proof. Investigative journalist, whatever she calls herself, came out and said no, that there was nobody came out to claim anybody. And I'm looking at them. Finally, the report has come and they're now humbled. It has not even started though. They must. The thing is, as he's saying is, let people tell him that let us go back to regional government. So that Sanwo, since it happened in the state, let us not look at that one and see what that one will say. Maybe he was waiting from the order from above. And unfortunately, the order from above was not an order. Yes. Yeah, you want to tell me that the state will now lead and the federal government will now follow. Is that it? Of course, we know that it cannot happen. But since he has indirectly said this, can we just please go back to regional type of government? Can we? I mean, it is going to solve a lot. Matters will not need to wait to wait to be on the waiting table for a very long time. There will no need to wait because, of course, as the matter is dropping, you have somebody who's going to address it immediately. You don't need to wait for somebody who went, for a medical trip or for medical treatment or what have you to come back and take decisions. Sincerely, to me, that is what I can take home from this particular one. That is just it. State taking action would mean that Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu and Jide Sanwo and a number of fellow Lagos officials will serve prison terms. But isn't it the Nigerian president that ordered the headquarters of Nigerian army playing politics and games with the lives of citizens? But when it comes to VAT or state police, they will say it is wrong for state to make decisions. The Lagos State Endsars panel reports caught them off guard. They will do everything to manipulate the reports of the other state and subsequently use the manipulated report to counter the Lagos State panel report. You all remember this. Sanwo in trouble. This is how they will put the blame on him, and he cannot speak because of the powers beyond his control. This is exactly what I'm saying. This is it. This is it. But my own is, if you're going to come out and say state should take responsibility for this one, let us go back to the regional government so that people can control things in their region. They can control, resources, human and material in their region. And things like this are not going to be allowed to happen to its citizens. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.